First fight of the night, Toby Mesa and TJ Manabusen got the night underway with a heavyweight bout. Mesa dropped Manabusen early on and never looked back, pressing the action. Toby landed a soccer kick to Manabusen and finished him off by referee stoppage for his second consecutive win in Preba Hao action. Roscoe Tyron looked good in his third appearance. Big slam here. Roscoe showing his jiu-jitsu skills throughout the fight. After almost getting the armbar in round one, Tyron was able to get the submission in round two and improve his record to 2-1. Larry Rupley and Justin Cruz was the third fight of the night. Cruz wasted no time getting the fight going. After barely touching gloves, Cruz started unloading on Rupley. Larry Rupley reversed the action and gets back on his feet. Cruz would take the fight by referee stoppage. The Saralou camp looked good in their outing. Jose Saralou used his boxing skills to keep the young Teddy Concepcion at bay. Saralou worked the clinch and took Concepcion down, picking up some big points. Jose Saralou won by TKO and looked good on the ground in his Preba Hao debut. Troy Ignacio picked up his second win in Preba Hao against Mike King. Ignacio weathered the storm by King, who came out letting it all go. King gassed out in round one, losing the fight by verbal submission, showing why you must train to be competitive in the fight game. Var Charleston and Kenrick Gaho stepped in the ring next in a 180-pound matchup. Charleston won by decision after taking down Gaho in all three rounds and securing dominant control. Gaho was able to score points on his feet, but when the fight went to the third and final round, Var Charleston did enough for the win in the judges' eyes. Enes Kidichai used his lanky body frame to pull off a submission in round two of his fight against Alan Guzman. Kidichai went from a triangle to armbar in round one, but was unsuccessful. Kidichai gets the armbar in the beginning of round two, proving himself for the second time in Preba Hao. Joe Italic made his mark in the 130-pound division with his win over Juan Villagomez. Italic showed excellent ground and pound skills as he got into the mount. In round one, Italic forces Villagomez to roll over and gets the submission via rear naked choke. In the ninth fight of the night, crowd favorite Kyle Uggan delivered in his debut up against Tyler Tidegui. Uggan overpowered Tidegui and took him down to the ground and pounded his way into a first-round stoppage, going to 1-0. John the Priest Pilarin took on TJ Francisco in one of two kickboxing matches. Francisco walked away with the decision win after landing more of the power punches and kicks. Stan Ibanez and Joseph Perez was the second kickboxing match to go down. Perez, originally an MMA fighter, looked out of his realm as Ibanez lands some knees. Stan follows up with some punches and gets the win by TKO. Tyrone Saralou made it 2-0 for the Saralou camp as he got the KO win over James Ikenor. Saralou showed power in his punches, dropping Ikenor twice before finally finishing him off with the flurry of punches, winning in his debut fight of Preba Hao 11. Randy Benito got the win over the much bigger Elvis Ignacio in the second heavyweight fight of the night. Benito was able to take Ignacio down and land a couple of punches. Ignacio was unable to continue, awarding the fight to Benito. In the main event, AJ Uggan defeated Brian Howard in a 155-pound fight. Howard looked comfortable standing with Uggan as both fighters exchanged. When the two locked up, Uggan took the fight to the ground where he looked to overpower Howard and get into side control. AJ worked and got the mount, raining down with some heavy shots, and got the win by forcing Howard to tap. AJ Uggan improves to 2-0.